welcome to today's edition. Today's edition, I'll be sharing with you how to find clarity about who you are. Now, why I share that knowledge with you, what I want you to do currently is pick up a pen and paper and write out who you think you are. The time starts now. 5 seconds, okay? Think about who you are. Don't overthink it. Whatever comes to your mind, please write it. Tick tock, tick tock. All right. So I guess you've had opportunities to write about what has come to your mind about who you are. Now, let me paint this scenario right. If you woke up one morning and you found yourself in a desert and you do not remember where you come from, who your family members are, you do not even remember your name, right? You don't have any trace to any family line, any bloodline, but then you are in your right senses, right? I'm not saying that you've gone gaga senses, but no connection to anyone, no connection to any school, work, nothing. And you are asked, who are you? Remember, no name, no family trace, no academic achievement, no nothing. Who would you say you are? A bit tricky, right? And that is because you are not your academic achievement. You are not your name. Yeah, it doesn't matter the name you are bearing. You are not your name. You are not even the only person bearing that name. So you are not your name, right? You are bearing that name because you were called that name, but that's not who you are. You are not your family line. You are not any achievement, whether awards or no awards, whether academic achievements or not. You are none of that. You are not connected to any family. Maybe you come from a high place family. You are not of that. Whether you come from a low place family, you are none of that. You are entirely, because your strengths are your strength, regardless of your education, regardless of your family, whether you went to school or not. If you have the ability to do certain things, those come natural. That is who you are. You are also your weaknesses, right? Sometimes people want to focus more on strengths and deny the fact that they have certain weaknesses. You are your weaknesses. The reason why the world is balanced is because some persons can do certain things while the other persons cannot do, and that's where business transactions can happen, right? So you also need to accept that you are your weaknesses, right? It is not from the place of saying, oh, this is the way I am, I have nothing to do about it. It's from the place of being self-aware. Oh, I struggle with paying attention to details, right? The question is, if I struggle with paying attention to details, how do I then, while putting my team together, how do I project ensuring that I have people within my circle that I can leverage that strength, right? Or how do I even become better? Even if you may not be able to completely overcome certain things, how do you improve on certain things? Especially things like procrastination. There's something you can do about the weakness of procrastination. There is something you can do about the weakness of being indisciplined. There is something you can do about the weakness of lacking focus, right? But some of that weakness, like sales that come, maybe the ability to sell, like some people have the ability to naturally sell. Maybe that's not a strength for you. Why, if you are joining on a career path, you can then find maybe coordination is your thing, right? So you can learn how to put more energy on that area, right? So you are your strength, you are your weaknesses, you are your skills, right? The knowledge gained, whether soft skills or hard skills, those things that you can do because you have developed capacity, right? That is who you are. And then you are also, what is the last? But what I want you to remember is that you are not your academic achievement, you are not your bloodline, you are not your name, you are your skills, you are your talents, you are your strengths, you are your weaknesses, right? When you find this part of you, you begin to channel those abilities to areas that can help increase productivity. Also begin to work on those areas that have limited certain productivity in your areas, if there are areas that you can truly get help for. I'm sure you can get help to overcome procrastination. Yeah, don't accept that as just a weakness, right? So you are your character. Yeah, I wanted to mention that you are your character. You are your strength, you are your weaknesses, you are your talents, right? So those abilities that where the real value of life lies, that's who you truly are, right? And that is why you see that oftentimes when you see people describe people, other persons, unconsciously, they seem to even describe them from the place of either strength or weakness, right? Someone can say, this girl is lousy, right? Oh, this person is intelligent. Oh, this person is bold, right? So consciously or consciously, you are described not by, oh, he's a yeah, sometimes titles like medical doctor, engineers, yeah, those are skills, right? But oftentimes you will see that consciously or unconsciously, we seem to describe people based on their strength, their character, disposition, and their personality. Of course, personality is a showcase of strength and weaknesses and all of that, which character plays a great role in that. So you are those value system that makes you who you are. Those are the true persons. Those are the true things that makes you who you truly are. So next time when you have the opportunity to be asked, who are you? Don't focus on those achievements you think you are. And when you remember that you are not all of those achievements, you are rather your value system, your character, your strength, your weaknesses, your talent, your skill, then you begin to pay attention to those areas and find ways to improve those areas and project those areas, and people will begin to accept you and appreciate you more because you are putting forward the best version of who you are. You're putting forward your authentic self, right? So I thought of sharing that knowledge with you today. I hope you got value. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, you know what to do. Please subscribe to my channel, click the like button below, and of course, turn on the notifications so that you're going to be aware when I drop the next video. See you in the next video. Bye for now. Hello.